Alex Eala gets career-high world number 49 after semis run at ASB Classic. Alex Eala is off to a flying start to the 2026 WTA season, jumping to a career-high world number 49 after making the semifinals of the ASB Classic. Alex Eala reset her career high in the WTA rankings, improving to world number 49 in the latest edition released on Monday, January 12. Eala is coming off of a tremendous start to the year, reaching the semifinals of WTA 250 tournament ASB Classic in Auckland. Eala's previous high was world number 50 near the end of 2025, and she entered the ASB Classic at number 53. In the ASB Classic, Eala won 3 singles matches before losing a tough semifinals to Sinyu Wang in 3 sets. Her appearance in Auckland marked her 3rd WTA semifinals after last year's Miami Open and Eastbourne Open. The Filipina is now listed to appear at the Kuyang Classic from January 13th to 15th before the Australian Open. The main draw start at the Australian Open will make it 4 out of 4 appearances for Eala in the Grand Slams after making her debut at Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and the US Open last year. Depending on her schedule, Eala could also possibly see action in the first ever Philippine Women's Open, which is slated at the end of January. Related, Donna Vekic, Tatiana Maria lead players in first ever Philippine Women's Open. Eala and Indonesia's Janice Tien were given wild cards by the Philippine Tennis Association in case they are free to participate in the historic tournament. Luisa Morales is a sports writer with a special interest in promoting women's sports. Her coverage highlights include the UAP, PVL, Southeast Asian Games, and the FIBA World Cup. She also follows Alex Eala, the Philippine women's national football team, and mixed martial arts. A new chapter for Filipino tennis. Alex Eala rockets to world number 49 after Auckland spark. Auckland's summer sun wasn't the only thing warming up during the 2026 ASB Classic. Alexandra Alex Eala lit up the hard courts of New Zealand with a performance that didn't just excite fans, but redefined the landscape of Filipino tennis. With relentless grit, fearless shot-making, and a poise that belies her age, the 20-year-old Filipina star turned one of the season's first WTA Tour events into a platform for her most electrifying ascent yet, a career-high world ranking of number 49 in the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) standings. From the moment she stepped onto the court in Auckland, Eala embodied an energy that was equal parts tenacity and artistry, the very qualities that have come to define her game. Once seeded number 4 in the draw, she took on match after match with a blend of strategic precision and daring instinct, qualities that have become her trademark on the professional circuit. A run filled with punch and purpose. Eala's semifinals run began with hard-fought wins that showcased her growing maturity. In the quarterfinals, she delivered a commanding performance against Poland's Magda Linette, dismantling the experienced competitor 6-3, 6-2 with relentless depth and tactical brilliance. That victory was not just a ticket to the Final Four, it was a statement of intent. Every step further into the tournament seemed to unlock something new in her game. Against Linette, a seasoned campaigner, she displayed resilience and strategic adjustments that many athletes twice her age would envy. The confidence to reassert herself after early matches where momentum swung like a pendulum revealed a player ready for bigger stages. Her semi-final against China's Wang Xinyu was the kind of match that etches itself into memory, a spirited 3-set duel that saw Eala alternate between commanding baseline rallies and beautifully constructed points. Despite a gallant effort, and even holding a match point at a crucial juncture, she ultimately fell 7-5, 5-7, 4-6. The defeat was tough, but it was also a testament to the level she has reached. More than a semifinal, a statement for the ages, finishing in the Final Four at a WTA 250 event like the ASB Classic might not always turn global heads, but for Eala, it was a springboard. That sustained success translated into an immediate boost in ranking. She rose from number 53 to number 49, marking a new career peak and making history as the first Filipino woman to break into the WTA top 50. This milestone confirms more than a statistic. It's the result of years of growth, setbacks, and breakthroughs that have positioned Eala not just as a promising young player, but as a trailblazer for Filipino sports on the world tennis stage. Consider where she came from. In 2025, Eala made history entering the top 100 for the first time. She captured her first WTA 125 title, claimed a Southeast Asian Games gold medal, and stunned the tennis world with spectacular victories against top-ranked opponents, including some of the WTA's elite, in prestigious tournaments. Those moments were confidence boosters, but the Auckland run was something extra, a consolidation of all that promise into sustained results that earn official ranking points and attention from both fans and competitors alike. Ranking reflections. What number 49 means in tennis, every ranking point is earned with sweat, strategy, and often an emotional toll. Climbing into the top 50 isn't simply symbolic, it translates into better seedings, potential buys in early rounds, and increased visibility in the bigger tournaments and Grand Slams. Now, as world number 49, Eala positions herself to walk into future events with earned respect and expectations that match her talent. Even more than that, this achievement enlarges her role as a global ambassador for Filipino and Southeast Asian athletes in sports where representation has historically been limited. In a sport traditionally dominated by players from North America, Europe, and Australia, Eala's rise signals that the next generation of champions will come from everywhere, especially Asia. A journey fueled by growth and resilience. Eala's path to this watershed moment has not always been smooth. There were challenges early on. Losses that stung, matches where experience edged out youthful fearlessness, but each was a lesson. She steadily climbed from the junior circuit into pro tours, maturing both physically and mentally. Her game, rooted in a left-handed baseline attack with explosive ground strokes and sharp angles, has steadily evolved into a complete toolkit capable of dismantling some of the game's best. Off the court, Eala's personality shines just as brightly. She frequently connects with fans through social media and engages in outreach back home. That relatability only adds weight to her accomplishments, inspiring young athletes who see parts of themselves in her journey. Looking ahead, Kooyong and the Australian Open, with her ranking now propelling her into favorable positions at upcoming events, Eala's calendar is already buzzing. She's set to compete in the Kooyong Classic, an exhibition tournament that doubles as crucial preparation for the season's first Grand Slam, the Australian Open. This event will offer her a chance to fine-tune her game against seasoned professionals and further test her resilience under high-stakes conditions. As the tennis world turns its eyes to Melbourne, Eala carries not just her racket and skill but the weight of collective hopes, not only of her own career ambitions but of an entire nation ready to celebrate every point, set, and match she plays. A legacy in formation. Some athletes are defined by the titles they win, others by the barriers they break. Eala's story is unfolding as both.